Buddha babies, Peace Udo here. What is that? Peace. It's just a vlog update. A very close friend of ours has graduated high school, and so I got to reconnect with other Nigerian 20-something girls, and we had quite a bit of girl talk. So I feel like making an update on my YouTube. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was really hoping that merely having the intention of going on a journey would somehow put me on the fast track to the kind of success I was trying to get. When I found, to no avail, I was met with challenge after challenge after challenge, failure after failure after failure. So I kind of stopped making journey updates because I felt like a loser. I felt like I wasn't getting the kind of momentum I wanted. The situation of my life has shifted to a place where I finally feel like I'm going to be able to create in reality the things that had only been existing in my mind. I'm so confident about it that I'm willing to dish it all out there on the YouTube. I've mentioned my ADD on the blog, and so how's that going? Whenever I'm having problems with school or studying or something, I don't think, oh, I have ADD. I rather think about something more internal, something more lasting, something that has to do with who I am as a human being, who I am as a soul, spiritual being. This has been so useful because when you think about it in this way, rather than focusing on your ADD, just focusing on who you are as an actual person, you learn so much more about yourself and you feel so much more satisfied. These are the two things, following your passion and meditation. These two things are the things that enabled me to go beyond ADD label and into actually delving into myself. Hair is a big thing. I've been natural for a year, and that deserves a video in and of itself. I will just say this, I'm never putting a chemical in my hair ever again. I'm never putting a chemical in my hair to change its texture ever again. I've tried heat training. I don't like it. I've tried many things, and I'll talk about it in a video to come. But if you just want to have hair that's no hassle, then you need to go natural. There's nothing less no hassle than just having the hair you were born with and putting a protective style on it that can last a couple of months. You can't go lower maintenance than that. Relaxed hair and you're not happy with how your hair looks, feels, or behaves, then you need to go natural. People try to make it complicated. I tried to make it complicated. My mom tried to make it complicated. It really is not that complicated. Period. It's not. It really is not. People really boost the heck out of it. It's not that complicated. I've talked about my dancing. Yeah, so I've kind of been secretly dancing for a year after my parents made it pretty clear that they did not want me pursuing a career in dance. So I have grown tremendously in the past year. There are many months and weeks where I was dancing for 5 hours a day, like that's professional level, right? To be dancing 5 hours a day. And so I was doing that, and the kind of development you make dancing 5 hours a day every day is leaps and bounds. So now I'm at a point where I have confidence in myself, in my abilities, in my aesthetic, and in my ability to continue growing. I started a meetup group called The Movement, where I'm basically going to post anything I'm auditioning for, any projects I'm working in, any performances I'll have, and any workshops I plan to go to, for the chance to meet like-minded artists in my area. And who knows, it could turn into something. It could turn into something bigger than myself, which would be really cool. Right now I'm doing pole fitness, which is why I've got these beauties. I've never had upper body strength before. I'm saving up for a Canon Rebel, Canon T3i. Don't know exactly how to pronounce it, how to say it, but I'm saving up for that camera so I can start shooting better quality videos, such as this, and make fun dance music videos. Just creative, and like, everyone asks me, like, whenever I'm filming or like recruiting people to be a part of the film, they're like, what is this for? Is this for school? And it's just like, no, it's not for school. I've talked about nutrition. Okay, so nutrition was giving me a hard time. Nutrition is the kind of industry that if you do it the right way, right, you go through the education, you get your license that's nationally recognized, you do it the way you're supposed to. It's really kind of discriminatory in that really the only people who can safely do it the right way would be people who live a privileged life. People who have someone who is financially supporting them. So it was a struggle for me. The other route to go, if you want to do nutrition, is to build a fan base. You kind of have to be like a rock star, a nutritional rock star. You kind of have to get people to join your camp and root for you, and you just gain popularity, word of mouth. You get on Oprah, and then you're all of a sudden a nutrition expert, even though you didn't have formal training. Okay, I didn't want to rely on that. I didn't want to rely on being a rock star because all through college I have been met with so much failure in that realm. I've found it incredibly hard to get the passion that I feel for our projects. I found it very hard to put it across to other people and get a significant amount of people to be on my side. I usually can get, 2 or 3 people to really root for me, but to get a whole camp of people, 50 people, 100 people, I've never been able to do it successfully. So I didn't want to rely on that. I got my bachelor's degree in mathematics and philosophy. So I needed prerequisites. And I was not going to go get another bachelor's. I wanted a master's degree. I graduated with a 2.7 GPA. So you can imagine, applying and reapplying for graduate school has been stressful because I didn't know if my passion alone would be good enough. Luckily, this time around, my passion, my prayers, and all those who have been cheering me on was good enough, and I got accepted. Which is why for the first time, I'm publicly sharing my GPA, because at this point, it actually doesn't matter. I can start over. And I get a master's in nutrition. Now, at the same time, I still am into the alternative health thing. So I'm also getting my health coaching certificate. I'm doing both. And I just decided to go ahead and start an online wellness practice totally shifted my perception of business and what I'm capable of. I'm so excited for it. So I'm working with Isagenix, and then when I get my yoga teaching certificate, I'll offer online yoga classes. And then when I get my health coaching certificate, I'll offer special one-on-one health coaching offers. And then when I graduate with my master's degree, who knows where this company will be. What else have I spoken about? Blogging. Oh my gosh, blogging. Well, making weekly YouTube videos is kind of a part of that. That's the thing. And now that I have my health coaching practice, I'm less focused on trying to earn money with the YouTube and the blog. I would still like to make that a living, but I'm just excited because now I can just be myself without trying to apply marketing ploys and SEO and stuff to every little thing, because I'm doing it with my wellness business. This represents my wellness business, and this represents my blog. So they're just kind of two different things. And one is fun and relaxed now, and the other one is strictly business, but my kind of business. I more than ever am an endorser of following your dreams and making them a reality, and I just can't wait for all this stuff to just ripen and turn into juicy, delicious fruit, because then I'll be able to say, see, your dreams do come true. And I'll be able to tell everyone how to make it possible. It's straight up, pure and simple, being yourself. I'm so impressed with myself that I'm even able to mentally handle all this stuff, considering the drastic changes that are happening in my life right now. I still am hard on myself for not being as productive as I would like, but you know, I can't even blame myself because it's a lot of freaking things going on. My father passed away 3 months ago. I'm helping to run a business that I know nothing about. It's not even my online wellness business. It's a completely, totally different one that is funded and regulated and is super confusing. I'm not even doing it full time, and it's driving me, well, you know, part of the reason is because my mom is my boss. That sucks. But you have to help the family business. I'm no longer single, and this is one of the things we were talking about in our 20-somethings girl talk. How do we feel about interracial dating? And I was just like, well, I'm doing it. Teacher training, which I have to tell you about. That's a completely different video in and of itself. Yoga teacher training is not what I expected it to be. It is 1,000% better. Of course, starting graduate school, and I'm moving into my first apartment August 9th. August 9th. August 9th. That's what I tell me every time I'm having a really bad day. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot stand this anymore. I just think, August 9th. August 9th. Okay, August 9th. August 9th. Okay, not August 9th. What? August 9th. Yeah, I'm seeing a therapist, which is so helpful. I mean, this is an incredibly transitional period for me. And therapy has been so helpful, like, so helpful. And I highly recommend it, even if you think you don't need it. I highly recommend it. For the first time ever, for the first time ever, I have the kind of support I've been looking for a long time. And for the first time, I have the kind of self-confidence I've been needing. For the first time, I think about the stories of Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever. People, well, I don't think Mark Zuckerberg actually failed. He went to Harvard. But, you read people, oh, so-and-so didn't go to college and he's a millionaire. You've read those books, you've read those stories. And the interesting thing in these stories is that these people failed big time, like lost their company, like went bankrupt, like flunked college. They failed big, 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 big time. They failed really badly. In the end, we're looking up to them. So what I'm trying to say here is that for the first time, I'm realizing, why should I be upset about all my failures? I used to be devastated by the amount of failures I've had. Why should I be upset by all these failures? And why should I fear failure now? Because failure is not indicative of your future success. In fact, I'm willing to wager that how willing you are to fail will actually lead you to more success in the end. Someone once told me that I need to fail as much as possible, as quickly as possible. And so I don't know, it's kind of my thing here. That's kind of my thing here, and I'm going with it, and I think it's going to be awesome. And so this is a new starting point. We can call it the Failure Project. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And thank you for subscribing. Until next time, Buddha babies. Peace out. I always miss the camera. Let's get it. Oh crap. I think I just made it even more dirty.